my channel. Did you miss me? I know I've been kind of MIA. But welcome back to 33 Things to Do While 33 vlog. One of the things I want to get accomplished while I am 33 years old was a vlog. Initially, I started doing a daily vlog, and that's a bit too much for me to keep up with as a mom, a teacher, a wife, a friend, a sister, a soror. It's just a little bit too much for me to handle. So now, moving forward, I want to post twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. So that's what I'm going to do. And initially, I was just supposed to do it for a month. However, I started late because I was sick. And then I did it for 4 or 5 days and then I stopped. So I'm going to try to do this until the end of March. I'm keep looking up because I got a calendar right above there. But okay, so today's vlog is on what did turning 33 do to me. Have you ever had like a monumental birthday and you were like, oh, like, have you ever had one of those? All my monumental birthdays really haven't lived up to the hype. And when I say monumental, like 16, sweet 16, I think that was just another regular birthday for me. I didn't have a party, I didn't have anything. It was like, oh, I turned 16. 18, I was in college and I was like turned up because I went to college and I was 17. I turned 18 at the end of my first semester. 21, I had a dinner. And then, then 30 came. 30, turning 30 to me was devastating. You know how, the cliches, 30 is the new 20, 40 is the new 30, and all of this and a third? Yeah. 30 for me was devastating, depressing. It was rough. I believe like when I turned 30, I had a list of things that I wanted to have accomplished by the time I was 30. Oh, I wanted to be married. I wanted to have another child. I wanted to have a house. I wanted to be so far in my career. I had a list of things that I wanted to do while I was 30. And then 30 hit and I looked at that list like, okay, I got one of those things accomplished. So I was depressed. I was like, damn. What have I been doing with my life? Like, how did I not make it to get these things checked off? Why don't I have these things done? And I was so down on myself when I turned 30 because I didn't have these goals of where I should be. But then my husband was like, can we look at the things that you have accomplished? And I was like, no, like I was supposed to have all of this done. And then he was like, but look at what you do have accomplished. Be thankful for what you do have. And that took a while for me to let that sit in and marinate. Like, okay, yeah, I'm not where I said I wanted to be, but it also caused me to reflect on what SMART goals or mini goals did I have along the way to make sure I met those goals of things to do while 30, like by the time I hit 30. I had nothing in place. I didn't have a system. I was just saying, by the time I'm 30, I wanted all of this. And the only thing I had by the time I was 30 was I had a ring. I was married. And not like that's a bad thing because that's what I wanted to do. And that's going to be a blog for another day. Married young. But I was just, woo. And I think I put this pressure on me because I wanted to be prepared, or society says, 30, you ain't in your 20s no more. Like you grown at 30. Like you grown. Like you've been on your own for a while, so you should have so much stuff accomplished and checked off. And then it was like, whose standard am I living by? Like, why do I have to do what somebody else is doing or what somebody else has accomplished by this time? And my husband really reminded me to stay in my lane. Like, thank God for what you do have. Look how far you have come. And be appreciative of that. Let's look at the progress you've made so far. So have you ever hit a milestone year and say, what the hell, or damn? Because that's what 30 did to me. Deuces.